What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, the Black Senpai, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know my microphone has crapped out on me. I already said it in the last video, but I just wanted to let you guys know the reason why I might sound kind of weird on this video. So, I was just recently going through my everyday WWE rumor mill. You know, I try to get as much news as I can whenever it's not going on. Right now it's February 8th, so tonight WWE Monday Night Raw should be coming on. And from what I hear, it's going to have a special segment for Daniel Bryan. And from what the rumors that I'm getting are saying is that Daniel Bryan is going to be announcing his retirement from the WWE. So this actually has caught me by surprise because I assumed that after all this back and forth on Twitter regarding him talking about whether they're going to clear him or not, I assumed this was some type of work. I thought he was going to just surprise us one day and pop up. I honestly thought he was going to show up at the Royal Rumble, but I was wrong about that. So it seems, from what I can tell, he tried to get out of his contract during the Royal Rumble. During the time frame where the Royal Rumble was going on, I heard that there was an update going on that he was trying to get out of his contract. But from what I can tell, Vince McMahon wouldn't let him get out of the contract. That's pretty much the only way he can get out of the contract. He can't just abandon it. Only way he can get out of the contract is if Vince McMahon lets him go, or if he decides to sue the company. And I don't honestly think he's the type that'll probably sue the company. He doesn't seem like he want to burn a lot of bridges. He's not really like CM Punk. I assume if he does that, he already knows that it'll probably leave a bad situation for Brie Bella that she's currently in, because she's still working for the WWE, and I'm sure he wouldn't want to put her in a situation that AJ Lee found herself in, where she was working for a company that was having beef with her current husband. So Daniel Bryan has been in a situation where he finds himself with a very serious concussion. This isn't the first concussion that he's had. He's actually had a few concussions in the past, dating all the way back to his indie days, and it's only a matter of time before something like this tends to catch up with you. I hear he went to go see a doctor. The doctor that I hear was the doctor of the Arizona Cardinals football team. He got the go-ahead from that doctor, but honestly, if you want my opinion on it, you can't take exactly what a football doctor says for granted, because they will say whatever they want to say to try to get you back out on the field. I've heard a lot of horror stories where doctors would inject players with all kinds of numbing agents to try to get them back out on the field because they might have injured themselves, or even in some cases broken like a toe or something like that, but they'll go ahead and inject them with something so they can't feel the pain. He has to think about his long-term health. That's probably the biggest priority he needs to have right now. I mean, I know he wants to support his fans, and they're very passionate, but you got to focus on yourself first. You can't try to put other people ahead of you, because honestly, they're not going to be the ones paying your bills when in the end after you retire. They're not going to be the ones helping you walk when you can't get up because of all the pain that you're in. They're not going to be the ones that are going to be, feeding you through a damn tube if you continue to work as hard as you do and end up injuring yourself anymore. So he needs to really focus on himself, and I know that he really wants to help out the fans, because honestly, the fans got behind Daniel Bryan more so than I think any other wrestler that has pretty much existed. I mean, even more than the fans got behind Bret Hart when he was in his Bret Hart Lex Luger situation, where WWE was trying to push Lex Luger, but everybody was behind Bret Hart. Daniel Bryan, I think, got an even bigger wave of support behind him. He probably got the biggest reactions I've heard since Stone Cold Steve Austin left, and it's really sad to hear about the man going through the situation that he's going through. You could tell he's very passionate about wrestling. I believe that what he's going to do is, after he retires, he is probably going to go ahead and do announcement work or become a trainer for the WWE at their training center. And he's probably going to do that until his contract expires. And after his contract expires, he's probably going to move on to, I'm guessing, New Japan. That's what a lot of people are saying on the internet. He's going to go to New Japan Wrestling. If he does, I do hope that he changes his wrestling style up, because it's very high impact and high flying, and it looks for a lot of high spots and things like that. And if he continues to work that way, all he's going to do is just injure himself again. So whatever he does, I hope that he really like focuses on trying to get a style that works for his body. Everybody has to adapt at some point. I mean, I know Stone Cold Steve Austin became a completely different wrestler after he had his neck injury. He probably has to take a note from that and like really focus on trying to take care of your long-term health. I mean, even if you want to continue to wrestle and entertain people, make sure you do it, you know, without putting too much expense on your body. And, you know, whatever else you guys can do to show your support for this guy, do what you can. I mean, I know he's going through a hard situation, but I'm sure the future is still bright for him. He still has a lot that he has going for him. From what I hear, he's a very good guy. A lot of people have a lot of great things to say about him. He probably gets more praise backstage than just about anybody. I haven't heard anybody get as much praise as him since like Owen Hart. I hear a lot of people say Owen Hart was a great person backstage, and for the most part, Daniel Bryan is the exact same. So yeah, like I would love to continue to see him wrestle and everything, but like I said, he has to change his style up. And what are your guys' thoughts on Daniel Bryan's situation? What are some memories that you have of him in WWE? What are some memories you have of him on the indie scene? And where would you like to see him go from here? I would like to hear your guys' opinions. Leave some comments down below on anything that you might have in mind for what he could do and things like that. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of it, be sure that you hit the subscribe button, because like I said, we're uploading every single Thursday, and we're going to have a few videos sprinkle in throughout the week whenever we can. So be sure to look out for that. And this is the Black Senpai signing out. Peace.